My name is Jack Turner, and I've learned something about visibility. The most dangerous things are the ones people see, but don't understand. The marina at Silver Creek wasn't supposed to attract attention. That's why I chose it. Quiet docks, limited traffic, just enough activity to blend in, not enough to stand out. My boat sat at the far end, tight, clean, maintained, silent, no bright markings, no obvious identifiers, just a dark hull that looked like any other vessel, if you didn't know what you were looking at. And that was the problem, because Karen Whitfield didn't know, but she thought she did the first time she noticed it. She didn't approach, she observed, standing at the edge of the dock, watching, measuring, trying to categorize something she didn't recognize. That's how it starts, not with action, with curiosity. But curiosity in people like Karen never stays harmless. It turns into control. 2 days later, the first notice appeared. Plastic tag tied to the side rail. Unregistered vessel subject to HOA marina policy. I found it early in the morning before anyone else was around. Untied it, looked at it once, then set it on the dock because responding too early ruins everything. The second tag came the next day. Brighter, more aggressive. Final notice removal required. That word again. Final. People like Karen use it when they think they've already won. But winning requires authority, and authority requires understanding. She had neither. I didn't remove the boat, didn't respond, didn't acknowledge it because I was waiting for her to do what people like her always do, push one step too far. It didn't take long. Late afternoon, clear sky, quiet water. Karen walked down the dock with 2 marina workers, clipboard in hand, confidence in every step. She stopped at the boat, pointed, spoke like she was explaining something obvious, something already decided. This one gets flagged for towing, she said. The workers nodded, didn't question, because people follow confidence, even when it's misplaced. I stayed back, watching, because this wasn't the moment to interrupt. This was the moment to let it happen. She pulled out a heavy-duty tag, red, official-looking, designed to intimidate. She tied it to the main console, stepped back, satisfied. That should be enough, she said. That's when I moved. Slow, measured. You might want to take that off, I said. She turned annoyed. You're in violation. No, this marina is HOA controlled. I shook my head. This section isn't. She crossed her arms. It is now. I almost smiled. Not how jurisdiction works. That word slowed her down for a second, but not enough. You have until tomorrow, she said. It won't be moved, it will be towed. I met her eyes. No, it won't. And that was it. No more discussion. No more debate, because people like Karen don't argue. They escalate. The next morning she made the call, not to me, not to the marina, to the police, because she believed something simple. If she brought in authority, everything would fall into place. The patrol unit arrived just after 10, lights reflecting off the water. 2 officers stepped onto the dock. Karen was already there, waiting, prepared. That vessel is unauthorized and scheduled for removal, she said. One of the officers looked at the boat, then at me, sir. I stepped forward. That boat is mine. Karen shook her head. It's not registered under HOA access. I nodded. Because I'm not part of your HOA. The officer looked between us, then back at the boat. Do you have documentation? I didn't answer immediately. Instead, I walked to the vessel, untied the red tag, set it aside, opened the storage compartment, pulled out a sealed case, came back, handed it over. He opened it, started reading. Registration documents, operational clearance, assignment records, assignment records. His expression didn't change at first. Then it did, subtle, but clear. Because now he was seeing something Karen never checked. This wasn't just a private boat. It was federally assigned equipment, recognized, protected, outside her authority. He closed the case slowly, handed it back. Understood, sir. Karen frowned. What does that mean? He turned to her. It means this vessel is not under HOA jurisdiction. Silence. But Karen wasn't done. It still has to follow marina policy. No, he said firmly. It doesn't. She blinked, confused, because now her system didn't apply. This falls outside local enforcement authority. He continued. And just like that, everything she thought she controlled collapsed, because authority without jurisdiction is nothing. The officers cleared out shortly after. No citation, no warning, just gone. But this didn't end at the dock, because actions like that create records, and records move upward. The marina management reviewed the situation, then escalated it, because interference with federally assigned property isn't something they ignore. Karen didn't understand that, not at first, but she did later. When the notice arrived, formal, direct, requesting explanation for unauthorized interference, she tried to explain, tried to reframe it, tried to minimize. But facts don't shrink, they expand, especially when multiple departments are involved. The HOA couldn't contain it, couldn't protect her, because this wasn't internal anymore. This was external, structured, documented, final. The board called an emergency meeting. Residents confused, questions spreading fast. Karen trying to maintain control, but control doesn't survive exposure. She stepped down within days. No speech, no defense, just gone. Same pattern, different mistake. As for the boat, it never moved, still tied at the far dock, still quiet, still unnoticed by most, but understood by the ones who matter. And every time I walked past it, I remember something simple. Karen thought she was tagging a violation, but what she really did